Andy here. CPM, Creative Precious Metals, take 5 with Stitch and Lego Man. Stitch, Lego Man, what a nightmare. This is take number 5, but we'll try it again. So, what we've got going on today, we are looking at silver. Is it worth it? Does it hold its purchasing power? What's it worth today? Great experiment. So I literally picked out a Britannia in different denominations: 1 ounce, ½ ounce, ¼ ounce, and a 1/10 ounce. And I wanted to have a look at its purchasing power. So we start off with the wonderful 1/10 ounce Britannia silver 999. Tiny little piece of silver, but it's pure. It's lovely. And I wanted to have a look at what is it worth. Now, I wanted to measure it in pure spot price. So it's what the market sees, the global market sees silver at, what its value is. And I thought that was a great standard measurement. No premiums, no one looking at anything any other way, where you're buying it from, where you're selling it from. The standard market place spot price, and that 1/10 is worth in the UK today £2, roughly £2, 50, 60, 70, 80 pence. So what I decided to do is then look up. I used the wonderful technology and chat GPT, and I asked the question, what can £2.80 buy you in the UK today, basically? And it said £2.80, a basic meal deal from a UK supermarket, sandwich or wrap, plus crisp, plus drink, typically costs between £3 to £6. Oh dear, we're in trouble. So dipping under £3 may require a closer look or available discount, often around £2.80 to £3 with a loyalty card, but we're still struggling at £2.80. Or you could pick up a couple of supermarket items like a value brand sausage roll or steak bake from Greggs, or a local deli, often priced between £1 to £2 each. So today, that's what our little 1/10 piece of silver will be able to buy us if we went out and was lucky enough to exchange it at certain outlets at current spot price. So then we move up to ¼ ounce. ¼ ounce, well, ¼ ounce gas. Now, ¼ ounce, this lovely Britannia ¼ ounce, slightly bigger, as you can see, is at current today's spot price, roughly worth about £7. Lovely King Charles there. £5 note, £6, £7. What was £7 biased? Chat GDP, what do you reckon, Stitch? Right, you can enjoy a Witherspoons, here it is there, enjoy a Witherspoons meal deal, such as a burger plus drink, usually around £7.49. So we're good there. Or with alcohol for £9, no good there. Making £7 just short of a full one, but possible with soft drinks if available. Or a supermarket meal deal at full price around £3.50 to £4.50, means we've got change, plus a drink or snack separately keeps you under £7. So that's what our ¼ ounce silver Britannia would buy us at current spot price. So we move on to, we're lucky enough to have a ½ ounce Britannia. There she is. Lovely. Absolutely love it. What do you reckon, Stitch? You look bored already. Really cool. Currently worth today's spot price 10, 11, 12, 13, £14. And what could £14 buy us today? According to Chat GPT, enough for a standard pub meal, mains only. Boring. Or a light pub lunch in many locations. Average pub meals cost around £6 to £10 per head. So £14 will cover one meal and perhaps a pint in low-cost towns like, why they pick these out, Swansea, Gloucester or Coventry. In cheaper cities like Swansea, £8.50 covers a full meal for one in mid-range towns, £11 to £12 is typical per person. So our purchasing power for ½ ounce silver is pretty cool. And then we get up to the daddy that we all strive for, on those 1 ounce coins. Beautiful 1 ounce Britannia silver 999 coin, currently worth, in today's spot price, market value, nothing else, 20, 25, 26, 27, £28. £28 an ounce. So what does £28 an ounce get us according to AI? And 2 pub meals for 2 in a budget-friendly area. For example, in Cardiff, the average cost for 2 pub meals is £28 or 56 for 2 across many mid-priced restaurants. So I'll only get a meal for, or a standard pub meal for 2 people at £28. Alternatively, £28 covers 2 cinema tickets. Average standard ticket is £7.73, so 2 is £15.50 total, plus a small snack, drink, or could pay for a nice sit-down meal for 1 in many pubs and restaurants. A full cinema outing, including popcorn, may be around £25 to £30. So that's a great exercise, really, because if you're getting into precious metals, I really think it's useful to look at what your purchasing power is for the item that you're buying and where it is today at a, not at any premium. Yeah, you can do it at the premiums if you're lucky enough to sell them, find an outlet to sell them at the premium that you bought them at. But it's really of value to look at it. What's your purchasing power? We all hear the stories about precious metals are good as a hedge against inflation. So in true theory, if you think about it, the items that I've mentioned today, what these things will buy you today, in theory, if this is a hedge against inflation, as inflation increases and time goes by, everything else increases to inflation. So you should be buying the same sort of things for the same amount quantity of silver in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, 15 years' time, 20 years' time. Or if you're lucky enough, you manage to go through a spike in silver price, but then again it could go down too. So that's always a really good thing to bear in mind. Stitch, Lego man, when we're learning about precious metals, it's about purchasing power. It's about transferring our money, our currency, our current currency that we're using in whatever country you are, converting that into precious metals, and then those precious metals will hopefully stay either in front, above, or the same as, or just slightly under inflation, if that's the system that we're going to live by for the next 15, 20 years. Who knows? I don't know what's coming along. So do you get that, Stitch? Get that, Lego man? Hopefully that follows, that makes sense. It's a really good exercise to follow when you're out and about. You get a good idea of what your denomination will buy, you know, and you can keep that eye on things, you know. And that gives you an idea of, does my 1 ounce still buy me that, what does it say, that pub meal for 2? Is that still standard as time goes by? It's a good reference spot. So it's a really good exercise to do. Do it yourself. Don't do it yourself. It's entirely up to you, obviously, but I highly recommend it because your investment strategy will really benefit from knowing things like this. So take good care. Hopefully that was of some use. You look after yourself. See you soon. Bye.